Aaron's days were predictable. Wake up at 6:30 a.m., drink bitter black coffee, and board the interplanetary commuter train to Luna Station 3 at precisely 8:15 a.m. The routine was comforting in its monotony. Until her. The first time he noticed her was during one of those mundane mornings. She was seated 3 rows ahead, staring out of the train window, her profile illuminated by the soft blue glow of the station lights. She was an Alethian, unmistakable with her shimmering silvery blue skin and crystal-like hair. Aaron had seen her species before, but there was something different about her. Every day after, she was there, boarding at Sector 12. They never spoke, but their eyes often met, briefly, accidentally, and then intentionally. It was as if the train itself carried an unspoken agreement between them. No words, just glances. Aaron didn't know why he couldn't look away. Perhaps it was the way her presence seemed to brighten the dull metal of the train car. Or maybe it was the way her amethyst eyes held a quiet intensity, like she saw more than what was in front of her. For weeks it continued like this. Same train, same time, same silence. Until one day it changed. That morning, the train was unusually crowded. Aaron was forced to sit in a seat directly across from her. As the train jolted forward, their eyes met again, but this time, there was nowhere to hide. She smiled, a soft, inviting smile that made Aaron's chest tighten. "Hi," she said, her voice melodic and smooth, like a stream trickling over polished stones. Aaron blinked, caught off guard. "Hi. I've seen you before," she continued, tilting her head slightly. "You always sit 3 rows back." "Yeah," Aaron said, scratching the back of his neck. "I like that spot. Less crowded." "Is it?" she asked, her tone playful. Aaron chuckled nervously. "Maybe not anymore." Her laugh was soft, almost musical. "I'm Thani," she said, extending a hand. "Aaron," he replied, shaking it. Her skin was cool, smooth, and oddly comforting. The conversation flowed naturally after that. They talked about their commutes, their work. Aaron was a technician specializing in artificial gravity systems, and Thani was an Alethian cultural liaison for the United Solar Alliance. "You must get tired of dealing with humans," Aaron joked. Thani smiled. "Not all humans." For the first time, the ride felt too short. As the train slowed at Luna Station 3, Aaron found himself reluctant to leave. The next day, Aaron did something he never thought he'd do. He switched his usual seat to sit across from her again. Thani greeted him with a smile, and their conversations picked up where they had left off. Days turned into weeks, and their connection deepened. Aaron learned that Thani loved human music, particularly jazz, and that she missed the skies of Alethea, which shimmered with hues no human eye could fully perceive. In turn, Thani learned that Aaron had a knack for fixing things, not just machines, but people. He had a way of listening, really listening, that made her feel understood in a way she rarely did among humans. One evening, after yet another shared ride, Thani hesitated as they stepped off the train. "Aaron," she began, her voice unusually soft. "There's something I want to show you." Aaron nodded, curious. "Lead the way." She took him to a secluded observation deck on Luna Station 3. The artificial atmosphere allowed for a breathtaking view of the stars, unobstructed by the lights of civilization. "This is the closest I've found to home," Thani said, her gaze fixed on the endless expanse. "It's beautiful," Aaron said, though he wasn't looking at the stars. Thani turned to him, her amethyst eyes shimmering. "Do you ever feel like the universe is pulling you toward something? Or someone?" Aaron's breath caught. He knew what she meant. He felt it too, the unspoken connection that had been growing between them from the moment they first met. "I do," he admitted, his voice barely above a whisper. For a moment, they simply stood there, the silence filled with the hum of the station and the distant murmur of life. Then, slowly, cautiously, Thani reached out, her cool hand brushing against his. Aaron took her hand, intertwining their fingers. The touch felt like a promise, unspoken but understood. "Same train tomorrow?" Thani asked, her voice light but tinged with hope. "Same train, same time," Aaron replied, a smile spreading across his face. From that day forward, Their rides weren't just commutes. They were moments stolen from the universe, filled with laughter, conversation, and a growing bond that defied species, distance, and logic. Because sometimes the pull of the cosmos was too strong to resist.